versus Replicant. Now, I think Iloria joined the lobby first here, so it should be correct in the overlays. Let's see. Doo-doo. No, that's the wrong one. There we go. No one saw anything here. Okay, we're gonna have... Okay, let's see. A Min. Oh yeah, I've seen this style with Iloria some week ago, I believe. Been using the Brella for... which is very interesting. It's not a very common arm. It's not a very... it's not regarded as a very high-tiered arm as well. But it's what you do with the arms, right? As for Replicant hasn't been playing in tournaments in a while, in a long while actually. I don't think he played any tournament in the last PR season. But he's playing in a kind of standard, at least the Tri-Bolt is pretty standard for him, and also a Coolerang to kind of mix things up. So we've been seeing a lot of kind of Boomerangs and Coolerangs today, already 3 players using them. Now, the big thing here for Replicant is always to kind of pressure the Min as much as possible so they can't get that Dragon Arm. Because the permanent Dragon Arm on Min, once she gets that up, she's way stronger than without it. So that's going to be kind of Replicant's game plan here. Staying a bit away since he has the health lead right now, but still making sure that Iloria never gets that Dragon Arm up. And he's doing a good job at it. He has so much health right now. Iloria, of course, have been climbing the PR ranks, but Replicant has always been one of the kind of top 3, top 5 players in Europe for a very long time. Oh, okay. Iloria trying to bait out the rush here. Or trying to bait with the rush. Not gonna get it though, and Replicant barely slides that Coolerang around the pillar and gets the first round. As said in chat, yeah, Replicant played in the beginning of the last season, but it's a new season now. I believe the season just started like a week ago for the EU Arms PR, which you should check out if you haven't. Now, Iloria has changed one of the arms to the Boomerang into a roaster, sorry. And I kind of like this decision because you can punch through the Tri-Bolt if you angle it correctly, and it's way more direct compared to the Boomerang. Like it's way easier to go directly into the other player than trying to clank with a Coolerang and Boomerang together. So now both of these players have a rush, but it's all gonna be who lands this rush, and Iloria at least gets the arm up, the roster. Oh my god, I can't pronounce it. Roaster, that it is. Okay, so basically a trade of rushes here, and no one hitting each other. So it's a bit of a stalemate here, and Iloria is kind of like a good thing with this Dragon Arm is that you can punch so fast and so many times to kind of build your rush again, because you do build your rush for every hit, even though you hit the shield. But kind of overextending a tiny bit here. Replicant is seeing through the patterns and knocking him down, making him lose that Dragon Arm, and he is in red health right now, so that's going to be a very tough position for him to get back into this. He does have a rush, but it's only 10 seconds left, and it's going to be really tough for him to get back into this. Does try to go for the rush, but it's too little too late, and that's going to be game for Replicant here. Yes. In Arms, it really is one of those games where you can take a break for a while, and then you can come back a couple of months later and still just bust everyone. I know that from experience from facing Phallus, who sometimes comes onto the EU ranked like once per 3 months and destroys everyone on ranked. But the next stage is going to be Scrapyard, so let's just put that one up. And that's going to be Iloria's pick then. Replicant banned Sparring and Via Dolce. I'm not really sure about why he banned those picks. Via Dolce, I could only assume that he doesn't want to give Iloria a free Dragon Arm charge in the beginning. Oh, and Elemento actually upsetted Iceman in the bracket, which you can check with exclamation mark bracket. But here we go with the second game. And we have some arm changes. Iloria is changing to wow, okay. This is pretty interesting. Both won the hammers. Okay, and this is kind of unusual. We haven't seen the hammer being used a lot in competitive play for a long time. I think Melee is the one that I can remember actually using that. But doing some decent mix-ups here, catching Replicant off guard, because since this is an arm that you don't really see that often, and especially on a min-min, I can really see him getting kind of losing his rhythm and tempo here because of it. Really, it takes a while to adjust, but Replicant seems like he's adjusting right now. Has the slight health lead, and Iloria is able to get that Dragon Arm, but just for a second before Replicant brings it back. Replicant is really good with these kind of close battle mix-ups, but this time he's finally gonna get caught. 365 in Iloria's favor, brings the health just about in his favor. But now this is a troublesome... Oh, he could have gone for a grab there, but does not, and gives Replicant one more chance in his round. Replicant goes for the rush, jumps, lunges forward, but is not able to get it. Iloria still on the slight health lead right now. Can you do it? Can France do it? 10 seconds left. This is going to be a tense one. Replicant edging forward, trying to find a way in. He only needs one more hit. Oh, he gets it. He has the slight lead, and he does take the round. Wow. Very, very impressive. Replicant, of course, as mentioned, super strong in these kind of tense last-second matches. Something that I really kind of envy him for, and actually look at when I try to kind of study that kind of gameplay, is just looking at how calm and precise he is, taking the right decisions at the last seconds. Very important in arms. Now Iloria watches the rush, but still has Dragon Arm right now. Loses, as I say that, loses it. Thanks for the follow, by the way. Feel free to follow if you want. Now we have a bit of a patty cakes here. No one is going anywhere, but for Replicant, that just means that Iloria is getting rush, which he already has. So when I think about Replicant's gameplay, he very rarely uses the rush unless he feels safe to do so. The problem is that his playstyle basically is that he doesn't use the charge tribal that much, so he can't really confirm it as much as other players can. Oh, what a nice hit there. Oh my god. Takes out the rush and gets a grab. This should be it for this one. Replicant should be able to send Iloria into the lower bracket here. Oh, barely doesn't get it, but in the end, takes it out with a 2-0. Iloria is going to have to fight on in the lower bracket. A Replicant moves on.